Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. I'm actually live today, and I'm hoping a few of you might be able to join me. Hoping you remember that I switched to Thursdays at 4 o'clock. Um, Hoping that I'll be able to be online a little more often, instead of posting videos, being able to do stuff live. So, wow, my face looks like I got sunburned, but I really didn't, I promise. So, I got a card from a fellow demonstrator that piqued my interest into the Beautiful Butterfly stamp set and bundle. I bought it, but I hadn't played with it very much. So today I want to show you, I'm actually going to do two cards and show you at least one other design with the Beautiful Butterfly set. And I thought I should. All right, this is really weird. Well, that's never happened before. Sorry about that, guys. What happened was all of a sudden, the video was on my brand new phone instead of on the computer. Gonna have to figure out what happened there. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can flip this back. Or there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Sorry for all that blurriness. I heard my phone ding, picked it up, and it was actually the camera showing you the dirty, not dirty, messy stuff on the side. All right, so let me show you the card that I received that just piqued my interest into the beautiful butterflies. Paula sent me this card. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really pretty. And I want to show you a couple other variations with this. What is really cool about this is Stampin' Up! Had this die designed so that it can hinge and be like, not be like, be the card. So I'm going to grab my tape. One of my demonstrators gave this to me. I love it. Unfortunately, I dropped it, and now I don't have the little thing to tear. But fortunately, it still works really well. So what I'm doing is I scored this. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at the normal 4 1/4. Now you can see this card is going to be smaller because it's going to cut down here to where the butterflies are. All right, so I'm going to grab my die cut machine. Place it on here. I'm going to just run it through. Show you what it did. So you can see there's my butterfly card, and it cut through like that. Now what I'm going to do is turn it around and do the exact same thing on the other side. And I want them to line up so that they're straight across from each other. There we go. Can you guys hear that music outside? Somebody is playing music so loud in our neighborhood that with my windows shut, I can hear their music. All right. There's the die. We'll get that out of the way. Get the paper out of the way and the rest of this. All right. So now I've got my two butterfly pieces. Need to just go around here. Well, it's being a little stubborn on this corner. I went ahead and scored this paper because I wanted to know, so I had a really good line to line up with. You wouldn't have to because it kind of does it for you. See how that lines it up so nice? Now I need to cut out this little center section. I should, with that score line, it made it where it didn't cut. Normally it will cut that out for you and you just pop it right out. But of course, when I'm live, it didn't want to do that. So it's just snagging on that score line just a little bit. There we go. Now, see how that lines up? Isn't that cool? Now, I played with this earlier today and it was off just a little bit. And what I liked is I found I could just move the butterfly around a little bit and have it line up even better. All right, so there's my card base. I don't know if you could do something with this. Probably not. All right, so what I did, let me show you the dies in this set. So there are different butterflies. Why it's called Beautiful Butterflies. So there's this piece here, and this one is what I used to cut this piece out. What's really cool is this goes around it. So it goes directly around it. You've got two smaller butterflies with this outline image. The outline image goes with this butterfly. Then you've got the side butterfly right there. You've got two labels and then three little bodies for the butterfly. So when I first did that, you know me, I'm kind of a plain Jane. So I was trying to decide, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? And I liked just the bubble bath on the bubble bath. Sorry, guys, this is bothering me. It's not quite lined up. Back and line it up just a little bit better. There we go. That makes me happier. All right, so you can put it on there, but it just didn't pop real well. So I want to show you an easy way to get just a little more variation. So this is bubble bath paper, bubble bath ink. Getting some on my glass mat here. And then I'm just going to add just a little bit of bubble bath all the way around this die cut. Now you have to be careful because these are really fine. I messed up. I should have used put my adhesive sheet on there so this was ready to glue down. Forgot when I was prepping today and I forgot for the live video. All right, now see how adding just a little bit of ink, see how that pops so much better? Can you see that? Actually, I think I want just a little bit more over on this side. I cleaned out my blending brushes. And so it's taken a lot more ink to get it going. We were notified by Stampin' Up! This week that the cardstock is going up in price in the new catalog. So the new catalog will be available for everybody to order from in May. Isn't Stampin' Up! An amazing company? They tell us almost 2 months ahead of time that they're upping the price on something. Kit and I were talking about it last night. Price Chopper doesn't tell me when they're going to up the price on something. I love working with a company that tries to do things and sees it from our viewpoint. So if you go check your card stock, if you need card stock, you are going to want to purchase it before the prices go up. They are also reducing the size of the white, very vanilla, and black cardstock. Right now, we get 40 sheets in a package, and they're going to make it so it's the same size package as our colored cardstock. So just a heads up, I've already had one customer reach out, say, hey, I need some paper. So you're going to want to check that. You're also going to want to check the in colors that are the Pebbled Path, Boho Blue, Wild Wheat, Copper Clay, and Moody Mauve. Those colors are going away. The in colors, it's time for a switch. My goodness. I thought surely with two of them here, I'd have adhesive that's working. Let's see. So I had to actually call Stampin' Up, and I think this is one of them. This is like frosting. It's a brand new bottle that I had just ordered, and it just wouldn't come out. So I called Stampin' Up. Again, I'm tooting their horn, I guess. And I just said, hey, it's so thick, I can't get it to work. And she says, well, we've discovered that if it freezes during shipping, it's affecting the texture. So if you've ordered some liquid glue, you might want to open it and make sure it will come out like it's normally supposed to. I was having to use two hands and press really, really hard, excuse me, to get any liquid glue out. And you know, the amazing company they are, they're sending me more. So check your liquid glue. All right, I'm going to put that on like that. And then I did one of the little bodies here, and I'm going to sponge it as well. So all the paper cardstock is going up. A lot of that is because they said the manufacturer, of course, is charging more because of raw materials. And I got to thinking about, well, think what everything's going up. Think what a carton of eggs is now. I think the last time I looked, ours was almost $7 for 12. So I guess we shouldn't be surprised that Stampin' Up has stuff going up in price as well. But I love that they give us some time to take advantage of the current price. All right, I want to bump up this middle section, and I need really tiny, thin glue dots or dimensionals here. So I'm taking the mini dots and cutting them in half. There we go. I'm really excited. Next week at this time, I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina, getting to see the new catalog, getting to play with new merchandise, and connecting with other demonstrators. So I'm really excited about that and looking forward to it. And we get to see the new catalog, which will be fun. All right. I had glue on my hands from what I was working on before I started the video. My hands are so sticky. All right, so isn't this a cute little card? Open it up. Now, what I like about using the lighter color is that we can stamp right in there if we want to. But there's another option as well. What I did earlier was I went and I cut out a piece of the white, and it's going to fit right over that same size, and I can put it in here and have a white interior if I want it, or I can leave it the pink. What I chose to use was this Hello from Simply Said. I'll tell you what, if you want a stamp set that will cover lots of things, this is the set you want. Look at all those greetings. And I find that I'm using it all the time. I'm just going to say hello. I'm just going to use this as a card to reach out to some friends. And the bubble bath, I think, looks really cute with the petunia pop color. I think they look good together. So I'm going to ink it up in petunia pop. The petunia pop will be around for one more year yet. So you don't have to worry about that one. Isn't that pretty? So that's my first card. So you can make it like this. It'll fit in a regular envelope. Okay. If you're concerned about wanting more size, you could always take and mount this on a piece of cardstock. Let's see. I think I have. Yeah, here we go. This is a regular card base. You could put some white on there and open it like that. So you'd have a greeting on the front. You could cut it there and make it like a postcard size if you wanted. But that's really fun. So I thought that was a fun thing I wanted to show you, something just a little bit different. And you know what? I realized Wednesday afternoon, I forgot to do a Tuesday tip. So my Tuesday tip for you is grab your ink. And if you want to do two different pieces that coordinate together well, just sponge. So like I did with the bubble bath. So make this just a little bit darker, but it still coordinates together because it's the exact same color. So I'm actually doing my tip and my card at the same time this week. You know, all day on Tuesday, I kept thinking, I am forgetting something. I was at school. I came home, was glad to be home. And like I said, it wasn't until Wednesday afternoon I went, oh my gosh, guess what I forgot? All right, so I have something else I want to show you. During Valentine's time, I saw someone make a card with some hearts angled a little differently on the front of the card. And I thought the butterflies would work really well. So here's what I've got. I went ahead of before I started this. I did balmy blue for the background of the butterfly using the big thing here. Then I used some of the Beautiful Bokeh paper to do the inside part of the butterfly. And then I used the Beautiful Bokeh for the middle of the butterfly. All right. This is balmy blue cardstock. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I pulled one of the pieces of the Beautiful Bokeh paper. Now, what I did before I started the video was I took the butterfly, I laid it here on my mat, and I wanted to just score about 1/4 of an inch. I tried to do it on the front side and it wouldn't work. So I flipped it over and I did the back side so that I could fold over just a little bit of the butterfly. And you guys are saying, what is wrong with you? You're ruining that butterfly. I promise I'm not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive on the part that I folded over. And I'm going to hook it right at the very top edge of the paper, like that. Okay. Now I did the opposite side on this one. So I did the right side. This one I did the left, this one I did the right. Same thing, I did about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to tuck it in behind the designer series paper. Oops, need to slide it up just a little bit here. I don't want it to go over the edges of my paper. I want it to fit just like that, okay? Now you're going, okay, that's a little weird, but I promise you it looks really cool when I get it finished. All right, so I grabbed the happy birthday out of the Beautiful Butterfly set, and I'm going to use my balmy blue ink, if I can find it here. I was using it earlier. And I'm going to stamp directly on the paper here. So when I designed the first one, I took it into Kent and I said, okay, I think this looks really cool, but it needs something underneath. So we talked about it for a little bit, and I decided it would be fun to pull some of the little butterflies. So I did some balmy blue and then some more of the paper, and I'm just going to hook these butterflies so that they're underneath and you can't see them till you open the butterfly piece up. All right. There we go. So we'll put one there, and then we'll put this one. My fingers will work. We're going to put it over here. I've had a few of you already sign up for my birthday card buffet. It's going to be at the end of March. This is a crazy month. Like I said, I'm leaving for Raleigh, North Carolina next Wednesday, and I won't be back till Sunday. And then I'm holding, if you placed a $60 order with me during celebration, you should have received an invitation to your free class, and that is on the 18th. I have a shadow box class on the 19th. And then we're celebrating our grandson's birthday later in that week. And then the last weekend of the month is a birthday card buffet. And you should have seen a little video showing the different cards that you can make with that. All right, you ready? Isn't this cute? So it opens like this, and there's a little butterfly. It opens like that. There's a little butterfly. Isn't that cute? I just thought that was just way too fun. Now, I liked the designer series paper, and I thought it was light enough that you could stamp on it and write on it. So I just pulled out another piece of the Beautiful Bokeh. And I'm going to do what I always tell you guys to do. Stamp first, and then glue it down. So this has time to celebrate, which I thought would work well. So we'll grab that. Do you guys use your glass mat? I love mine. When they first said we were getting them, I didn't understand. I didn't know anything about glass mats. I didn't get it, but oh my gosh, I get it now. Oh, you know what? I did the wrong one. Well, good thing there's two sides. We want the time to celebrate. I did the in case you need me, I'm here, which is another good thing, but that doesn't really go with happy birthday. So grab another one. It's what I get for talking while I'm trying to stamp. We always laugh when we're at Kitten Cup that if we want to concentrate and do good stamping, we can't talk because you kind of need to concentrate. And see how pretty that shows up on that paper? I love that. And then I think we'll put this little butterfly. I didn't have a background for him. I ran out of time. I think he'll fit really nice right there. And again, if you're going to do this, I would use adhesive sheet so you don't have to mess with the glue. I used so much of it for my crop that I had to order more adhesive sheet. And it's not here yet. All right, there we go. That's why I always tell everybody, don't glue it down until you've stamped. And just like there, I had to turn it over because I used the wrong stamp. Or you can stamp crooked or just need to touch stuff up. All right, so there we go. Happy birthday, butterflies. Time to celebrate. Isn't that fun? I just have to tell you, I'm just pretty excited. I came up with this without any help from the internet. Well, I can't say that. I guess I did use, they used the great big hearts from the Elegant Heart set. I thought the butterflies would work too. Let me show you the first one I made. I did it in the yellows, and I did wishing you a happy day. Put the butterflies inside, and then did that on the inside. So I have those two. And then you watched me do that one. I did one in the petal pink. And on this one, I did use Calypso Coral to make it just even a little bit darker, which would be another option for you. So when you're crafting, just remember, grab your blending brush because it adds some more texture to your designs. And then, where did I put Paula's card? It's the one that inspired this whole video. No, I can't find it. You know, don't you wish we could clock how much time we spend looking for things and somehow get that time back? I'm always looking for things. Well, I'll post a picture down below because I can't find it. But there you go. Here's a simple little card, easy to make with a beautiful butterfly. And here's one that's just kind of a step up that's really fun. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. I will try to be on Tuesday at 4 o'clock with a tip for you, and then a video next Thursday because I will be in Raleigh getting new ideas to bring back to share with you. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you need anything, I am trying to earn the cruise. I would appreciate your orders. Please reach out. And don't forget, check your card stock. And if you